Hi fellas, welcome to Auto Fact Channel. We have automotive update here. 2024 Mercedes Benz GLC 300 Coupe first drive review. Redesigned with the same blueprints. The Mercedes Benz GLC has been a leader in the compact luxury SUV class since it was originally called the GLK. For 2023, the GLC class received a full redesign, but it seems more like a significant refresh on the surface. Mercedes-Benz barely moved the needle between generations, but since its predecessor remained at the top of its game, perhaps an evolution was all it needed. The 2024 model year sees that full redesign applied to the GLC Coupe body style. The previous generation Coupe lived alongside the new, long-roof, SUV for 2023. As is the case with the SUV, the differences between old and new are subtle with the Coupe. The headlights and air intakes up front are slightly reshaped, and the tail is a bit less bulbous and features a more prominent flip-up spoiler. While these changes are very slight, the new, more angular rear end definitely works better. Under the hood of the GLC 304 Modic Coupe is the same 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder and 48-volt mild hybrid found in the standard GLC. It's good for 255 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. A 9-speed automatic transmission routes power to all four wheels. Mercedes claims it will accelerate to 60 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds, which is just a bit slower than the BMW X4 xDrive 30i, 6.0 seconds, and Audi Q5 Sportback, 5.7. We test drove a European-spec GLC Coupe amongst the epic scenery of the Tyrolean Alps surrounding Innsbruck, Austria. Our test vehicle came with an adaptive air suspension and rear wheel steering, both of which will not be offered in the United States, at least for the first model year. According to Mercedes, the American spec suspension is tuned similarly to the default comfort setting in the air suspension. News editor Joel Stocksdale was none too happy about the resulting ride when driving a GLC SUV with 20-inch wheels in Michigan, but with a different suspension and pavement here in Austria, there's nothing to really add or update at this time. Power is more than adequate when getting to highway speeds, even on the short Austrian merge lanes. Shifts are reasonably smooth, though the engine groans rather loudly under acceleration. Once up to speed, the cabin remains pleasantly quiet. At 80 miles per hour, road and wind noise are barely detectable. Handling is also more than adequate, but not what one would consider athletic. Body roll is well managed, and the GLC Coupe feels reassuringly planted to the road. We fully expect some sportier AMG variants in the coming years, but for most drivers, this base model is plenty capable. Charging hard into the hairpin switchbacks, the GLC Coupe is composed under harder braking, though nosedive is prominent. Steering effort is appropriate as the small SUV pitches into the turn and accurately traces through your intended arc. Step back into the throttle, and the GLC settles nicely back into a steady state with no drama. As capable as it is, the GLC 300 doesn't encourage sporty driving the way a BMW equivalent might. That points to Mercedes' core strengths of comfort and refinement, and they have obviously served the GLC well. That is Automotive Update today. What's your opinion, fellas? Please don't forget to write down in the comment section and hit the subscribe button.